Boy, I really have mixed feelings about Darren's entire approach about this, but hey, you know what? He's a piss baby, so of course he's gonna do something like this. Also, there's demons involved, so maybe he's right. Hey everybody, this is Kuuimpact with Black Mirror 2, the Let's Play, and of course we're here in the room to cause a lot of ruckus and probably, you know, get into more trouble.
She only drank non-alcoholic drinks in the diner yesterday. Angelina is about as good with alcohol as I am.
So you're piss babies. Right. She was kind of weird about you, too.
Nice work. There were skilled craftsmen across the whole region all those years back. They brought all their experience and designs from Europe and supplied the whole of the States from here.
True.
This isn't exactly my taste, and I can't find anything to help me any further.
Okay, but what about the bed? What about the light switch? Socket? Door? Window? Lamp? Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs? Vent? Do you look at the lamp? Fuck, man.
What's this, then?
A lamp! What the hell is he doing to that lamp? What the?
I don't believe it. A microphone. A listening device. The bastards bugged Angelina.
Or Angelina bugged you.
Cable on it. It must have a little transmitter, but such a tiny transmitter can't have much of a range. That means there has to be an amplifier or a more powerful transmitter around here.
I mean, this is already getting weird.
The ventilation shaft could be a good hiding place for a radio set. I bet the hole leads right up to the roof.
Alright, get up there. Can't do it. Wire's in the way. Or he could just pull it off. Ah.
A radio set. The bug only needs to transmit a few yards, and then this powerful set amplifies the signal and sends it on to wherever.
Can you go to the roof?
Apart from that, there's nothing else.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were going to the roof, buddy, because you can't just escape through the front door, I don't think. Anything else? Nothing left. Let's go. Can't take a picture of here either. That's some problematic stuff.
Where have you come from? What do you think you're doing?
You
You can't just march through the rooms. This is a discreet, familial hotel. Where is the key for room 5? Miss Morgan's room. You've got it.
Do I?
Give it here, immediately. Don't let the police hear about this, for heaven's sake.
I would have been like, I left something in her room, you jackass, so I picked it back up and show him the fucking radio. Or the picture.
And now get out! I never want to see you here again.
Well, I don't need to be here ever again.
If you just...
Out!
Oh god, I love this guy's acting.
Man, was he upset or what? Doesn't matter. I've got everything I wanted and I don't need to go back into the hotel again. I better not go into the hotel again. Discretion aside, the porter would definitely call the cops. Anyway, I've got all I wanted from Angelina's room.
Oh, cool.
The mast is a copy of a flight.
Well,
A microphone in a small metal housing. I don't know much about these things, but the bug doesn't look like the work of
oh, I know a guy we can bring that
I
to.
can't see any letters or numbers. No symbols, nothing. Nothing that might help a little. Looks like a normal radio, but I don't really know.
I can ask Eddie. Yeah, he would know. He's blind, but he would know.
About these things.
What are the wire cutters for again? Because I'm carrying around them since, like, the beginning of the game. One of the earliest things I picked up was those wire cutters, and I'm still wondering what the hell I'm supposed to be using them for. Most confusing part. It's the most confusing part of the game. I got wire cutters in my pants. Well, he was a detective. If he had the room bugged, he would have known you were doing sexy time with her and she was making quirky white girl cat noises. Come on. Eddie, I need your help.
There was something else.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
The
Found the
police are looking
stranger.
for a man called Reginald Boris. He was hiding in a side street next to your shop. Did you notice anything?
If I noticed a little punk like that, I'd have given him an earful.
That I can believe.
True, but he's blind. I have a radio.
You're an expert on radio equipment, right? Can you tell me what this is?
Who the hell?
Darren. Can you help me or not? It's important.
Well, that's a plain old transmitter. Cheap Asian trash.
He is feeling it out.
I found that thing in a ventilation shaft in a young woman's hotel room. What kind of range does this thing have?
Not far. If it's used in a room, a couple of miles at best.
And it's not possible to find out where the receiver is, right? That doesn't help at all. Damn.
I know all the hams in the area, and none of them would hide that kind of thing in a lady's room. But I intercepted some strange Morse code last night. Long wave, just after 1800 hours. Someone knew.
Morse
He
code?
said something about a girl who is now safe. He also said he'd be back in touch today at 1800 hours.
That could have been Reginald Boris.
A foreigner?
Yes. And apart from that, perhaps Old Fuller's murderer. And someone who wants to frame an innocent party.
And you want to stop that? Well, maybe there's a spark of decency in you yet.
I'm glad that Eddie
Can we
respects my
track down
vigilante
Reginald
justice.
If he transmits again at 1800 hours?
Well, you bet. With directional antennas. I got one here. We'll have to build another one. We'll get his bearings from 2 different points, and then bang! We got him.
What do you
Oh,
need
that's
for it?
true. We can trilocate him if we get a 2-point.
I've got a radio here. We can use that. I need a metal tube, a copper wire, at least a meter, and you'll need headphones and a compass to get the bearings right. You bring me that stuff, and I'll build you the direction finder. And hurry! There ain't much time till 1800.
Holy shit, I know where the compass is,
1800
motherfucker.
That's 6
And the
p.m.,
headphones. Copper wires.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
God damn it, where am I gonna get copper wires? I have the wire cutters. That's the good thing. Oh, the bug's gone now, though. Hey, do you got copper wire in you?
Cops could have at least brought the sign back in with them.
Oh, the rain stopped. What the fuck? It's no longer raining. The game stopped the rain? And now it's just foggy? That makes me sad. The rain was like the best part. Rainy days. Copper wires. Ooh, God. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe all of it's in Mom's house? There's like a potential that it is. Okay. Get the fucking
All right,
compass.
then. I need the compass. I'll have to sacrifice the telescope.
Alright, cool. Free compass. Okay. Wait, can I get the copper wires out of the telephone?
I don't have to call right now.
Hmm.
I don't have to call right now.
The answer is no. There's the headphones. Copper wires? Where the fuck? I'm gonna get copper wires.
I'll just borrow it.
Maybe we can take the TV antenna, right? Maybe the bathroom has some copper wires in it? I literally do not remember where the copper wire was. Oh. The lamp.
A bedside table lamp with a paper shade and a ceramic base. Cream colored. Nothing else there.
Nope. Nothing there. Nothing in there. Well, shit, I only knew where 2 of the ingredients were off the top of my head. Copper wires. You wouldn't happen to know where I can find some copper wires, lady?
I don't want to stop her from doing it.
What's crazy is in here. There's nothing in this room. I can no longer fiddle with Mom's corpse. Of course, I gotta use the context-sensitive hotspots because I otherwise have no idea. Wait, hospital.
That's the hospital.
Where's there some copper? Do you go this way? Maybe the diner. I fucked you over, Mrs. Biba.
Huh. I won't be able to take the whole leg chain. Perhaps I can cut out part of it.
Oh, copper wires. I mean, we already took a bulb from it. We might as well cut it some more. He's such a dick. Darren is such an asshole.
Alright then. There's no choice. The copper wire.
Alright, cool. Is that everything Eddie needed? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm hardcore missing something.
Kitschy. And that's about it.
Nope. Oh, bread. Maybe I could take more bread.
I'll take some bread. Mrs. Biba won't mind.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bread.
I don't want to bother her while she's working.
Well, I got more bread. I'm glad I came back for bread. I'm gonna keep the bread in my inventory and not turn it to crumbs this time. So did we get everything? Did we only need 3 parts? Headphones. I don't want to look at the hint. I just want to think that we have it. Headphones, a compass, wire. Has the radio already. Doesn't need those. Heaven forbid, Eddie.
And? You got everything?
No, not yet.
Well, get going.
A metal tube.
Bare copper wire, headphones, and compass. Not much time till 1800.
I've got a cable here. Will that work instead of a copper wire?
No, you'll have to strip it.
Oh, glad I talked to him. That's another thing I gotta go do.
I'll cut into the plastic insulation and pull it back carefully. And now I have a real nice piece of copper wire.
Shoulda knew I coulda did that. Now I have actual copper wire.
A piece of copper wire about 3 feet long. Mom's headphones. They're much better quality than the ones back at my student house.
Compass.
Broken off compass from my mother's telescope. Let's hope that she gets to bawl me out about that one day.
Metal tube? Metal tube. Metal tube? I can take a metal
Cops
tube from
could have
this?
At least brought the sign back in.
No, it just resets every time I walk out of that place. Specifically. Ah, my metal tube. I might be able to take my metal tube back.
That'll be just right for the directional transmitter.
Can't believe we're re-getting the metal tube. I thought about it. I thought that would just be a permanent fixture there. Now that we like used it once to do a thing, but then again, I guess it's clever to reuse an item one more time if it's like not completely non-disposed. Don't want to be going back in there anyways. All right, Eddie, I got everything this time.
Here are all the things for the direction finder.
And we just gotta pinpoint that bastard. We're
I'll
putting
build
him
it
in
up
jail,
right away.
Eddie.
But, first the theory. You take the receiver down to the coast, somewhere near the hotel. You turn on the radio, I'll set everything up, and don't fiddle with it. Then you turn the antenna slowly and listen for where the Morse code signal is the loudest. Look at the compass and write down the bearings and degrees where the antenna is pointing.
Good.
I'll do the same here with my receiver. Then we'll plot the bearings on this here map. Transmitter's located where the lines cross, understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let me get on with it.
Man, I can't believe we're helping a
So,
blind man build up
see.
a stupid hell device. Oh, cool, a mini game. Oh, this is really touchy. Is that it?
Got it. Back to the junk shop.
It was really finicky. What the fuck?
And? Do you have a bearing?
Yes, sir. Bearing at 73 degrees.
Very good. My bearing is 90 degrees. Go on. Plot the bearings.
73 and 90.
Let's see. Your shop is here, and you had a bearing of 90 degrees. I was roughly here. This damn... Of course!
What is it?
A boat! Boris has got a boat. That's why no one here knows him, and why the police didn't find him.
Oh, you mean the boat that was parked in the harbor?
lines cross a few hundred yards from the coast, about 2 miles to the east.
Good work. Now you need a boat. One of those lobster fishermen owes me a favor. You can use his.
Oh,
Uh,
also we see a
what
map
should I
of
do with it?
Bidenford.
Sail out there, of course.
and
Bidenford.
serve myself up for a fight with
Near
Reginald
Witten
Boris on a
Hills and
ship?
Joy Hills. Tea
Didn't
Kettle
you hear the
Corner?
message?
Anyone else live here?
Plans are coming
Bidenford
back into
Pools?
town again
Anyone know
tonight.
this place?
For you.
That's
Dungrass
what he
Golf
said?
Club?
Huh. I must have missed that.
Old Orchard Beach.
Go on then.
Ocean Park.
You don't get many opportunities to be a hero.
I trust the police.
Sorry, I
least
know
of
I'm
all.
talking over them and
I'd
they're
rather
talking
be
other things, but I
police
can't believe we're seeing a
citizens
pretty like
myself.
realistic map here.
And this time, it'll all be watertight.
No getting around me this time. I'm a pirate now. Just like the new Yakuza game. Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Life jackets, a lifesaver, a few ropes, a buoy, and a gas can.
I mean, we could
Nothing
take
of use
those.
at the moment.
Nothing I can use at the moment. Cool, paddle. Can
A
you use
wooden
that?
paddle that looks pretty heavy. Why would you need something like that on a sailboat?
Oh, for killing people.
I'd rather leave it. It's clearly too unwieldy for me.
But it's got a 3D model.
I'd rather leave it.
There's the lower deck. There's the boom sail.
I don't know much about sailboats, but I think this thing is called the boom. That's the thing that smacks unwary people on the head, knocking them overboard.
That has
I
happened
don't know
before.
much
I have
about
actually seen it
sailboats,
happen in
but
many
I think
things.
this thing is called the boom. That's the thing that smacks unwary people.
Alright. But what do we cannot operate the ship? Let's go to the lower deck. Oh, what is all this? Look at that 3D model of the
is
lamp.
screwed to the
The
ceiling.
lighting seems a little weird in here.
If it was just lying around somewhere, it might fall over in rough seas.
Ooh, a picture of Africa.
A
Or
French
South
sheet
America.
of handmade paper.
That's South
You
America.
can
What am I
hardly read
talking
the
about? I
writing,
seen
and there's
Brazil.
some kind of wildly painted lines over it. The road to El Dorado is
Ah,
written at
yes.
the bottom. Isn't that in South America? A frame sheet of handmade paper. You can hardly read the writing, and there's some kind of wildly... The road to El Dorado...
Okay, well, that's a clever reference here. Lobster fishers? I see.
They're photos of me. They're all from yesterday. Me
Oh, no,
walking
this is
around
his
town.
boat.
This is me leaving the store. And here I am going to the hotel. And here I am with Angelina in the diner. Huh. That picture's been taken through the window. That Reginald fella must have been creeping about the whole time.
Oh, there's his radio.
A flip-up seat with a lock on it.
Well, if we had only...
I need to get the lock open first. The lock doesn't seem particularly strong, but it's still a problem. Nah.
Did he say
I'm not gonna get any further
particularly?
without the key.
Like, did he fuck that line up?
The lock doesn't seem particularly
Oh
strong.
no, he says particularly. Okay, I was like, man, it sounded like he was slurring his words for a second. Alright. Alright, let's look at some other crap here.
The pictures of a big sailboat on a stormy sea. Maritime romanticism. There are hinges on one side of the frame.
Oh, it means we can open it.
A safe. Hopefully it contains a few answers. Here's a windrose that you can turn. I guess the idea is the same as with Fuller's safe.
Oh, but we don't have the thing.
Unfortunately, I don't have a stethoscope with me to listen to the mechanism.
North, west, east, south. Oh, God. Really? That's how you're gonna lock your system? I cannot just leave. Look. That did not work. Get me out of here.
Nothing.
Bro, you need the combination before we can do that.
The cupboard looks like it's made of burl wood. But it can only be really a thin veneer. Otherwise it'd be too heavy and expensive.
We'll go check it out.
Alright. A few maritime maps. Tools.
A key.
Screws. A measuring instrument. And... a key.
Finally, the key to my heart. I'm gonna try to keep that bread in my inventory. It's gonna be great. Alright, take the photos.
Huh. I'll take them. Even though they'll probably be of no use.
Alright, let's look at the folder.
Cardboard folder. It looks really new. There's an A on the front.
This must be incriminating. Better put my fingers on it.
At the front of the folder is a small piece of transparent foil with lines on it. Strange. I'll take it with me. What else have we got here? Photos of Angelina. Some of them are clearly quite old. She can't be more than 13 or 14 years old in this one. Here she is as a kid.
Oh no, you're gonna get weird about this.
A note. New York, Boston. Perhaps that's her route? Yes. This proves that Boris has been following her for a while.
A while since she was a child? Do you not explain shit? A on the folder. Angelina. She's a freaking demon.
Various photos of Angelina in this file, and a few of Boris's drawings. They prove that he'd been following her for a while.
What if that's just her dad, dumbass? What if she's Angelina Boris?
A transparency with some strange lines on it.
Wouldn't happen to be that I combine it with the Road to El Dorado picture, right?
It might fit. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta connect the lines somehow. Oh. This is awkward because this almost works. Oh god, the lines are so faint and thin and terrible. I need to connect these two somehow. There we go. God, that was a little rough.
Perfectly. It shows a route around the southern tip of Africa. The route is southwest.
Africa?
South,
I thought you said that was South
southeast,
America.
East,
I said it was
and
Africa.
Northwest.
I wasn't crazy.
The picture and the foil together.
Route
must
is
give the
southwest,
solution to
south,
the
southeast, east,
The
northeast,
route is
northwest.
southwest, south.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna forget that in a moment here, because we're gonna do this instead. Hey, what's this?
Aha.
Another
That must
sex
be the ship's
dungeon.
power generator.
It looks like TNT.
I guess the batteries are normally charged using a cable at the harbor. The generator's probably just meant for emergencies. Better not now.
Okay, so we don't want to do the generator
Better
yet.
not now.
Alright. Let's check out the laptop.
Let's see.
Starts fucking with the laptop.
Wow, this is a cool model.
Wait, it didn't have a password? Oh god.
What do we hear? A file titled Willow Creek. I don't believe it. Why the hell does Reginald Boris have pictures on his computer of a place where my mother regularly receives money? Something very strange is going on here.
Yeah, and you're just figuring that out right now? Dumbass. Darren has some problems. He just doesn't seem to understand how fucked this life is. Oh, well, we closed it. I should get bonus points for closing it. In a Sierra adventure game, you would get a little bonus points. +2.
What's going on here? What the hell? What links Boris with Willow Creek, and what's my mother got to do with it? I'll take it with me later. First, I need to find some more clues to what's actually going on here. What the hell? What links Boris?
All right, I need the combination. It was south. I need to start in the southwest.
The picture and the foil together
Southwest, south,
must give the
south,
solution to the safe.
southeast,
The route
east,
is
northeast,
southwest,
and northwest.
south.
So go to southwest, then south, then we go all the way to southeast. Then from southeast we go north, northwest, and then northeast. Right? That was not correct. Read it to me one more time. I'm stupid. Read it to me one more time. I'm dumb.
The picture and
Southwest,
the foil
south,
together
southeast.
must give the
East,
solution to the
northeast,
safe.
northwest.
The route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest.
Northeast, northwest. Okay. Just had to be quiet while doing it.
Combination.
Oh, look, a safe. And a ring? Oh, a druid's ring! That looks great.
A ring with an eye-catching symbol on it.
Oh,
Looks a
Celtic.
bit
Whatever.
A tree or something. It's not gonna help me though.
Ah, yes, a computer file.
A floppy disk, labeled with Biddeford and today's date. That looks more like a clue. I should have a look at what's on it straight away. If the disk doesn't contain any critical information, then I have to keep searching. Either way, I should get a move on. I don't know how long Boris is gonna stay on land. There's nothing else in it.
There's nothing else in it. Come on, you gotta tap up the laptop, man.
Damn, what's wrong now? The battery's dead. And there's no electricity on the boat. Alright, let's see if I can do something about that.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna be ending the video here, but we're gonna go collect the object we need to power the motor, because we know the motor ain't got no gas in it.
Life jackets, a lifesaver.
Can I take that gas
a few
can?
ropes, a buoy, and a gas can. Nothing of use at the moment.
Oh, he doesn't know. He's stupid. He doesn't know. So this has been Kuuimpact with Let's Play Black Mirror 2. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Next time, Darren, our friend, is an idiot.
Completely dry. I need to pour in some gas.
Well, let's go get that gas can. So, you know, it seems like the guy might actually be an investigator for some far greater thing that might have happened. It's weird that he's, like, stalking Angelina since she was a child, but hey.
Gas can.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's her dad. Do we know Angelina's last name? Did she say Smith? Because if she said Smith, then she's fucking lying. Then she's lying. Darren's just really dumb. Okay. But no, for serious, for real. We're going to save the game here. I'm going to save the game. I don't even know how many save spots this actually has, but we're at 12 right now. And then we're going to end the video, so I will see you all next time.